Hi everyone, welcome back to this week Weekly Market Update. As usual, let's take a look what's happening. So my last update was on the 29th of September. Subsequently, for the following weeks, I did some write-up in my Telegram group. I think I was quite busy, to do subsequent videos. So sometimes I will just do a quick summarize posting on what to look out for the coming week as well. So for the coming week, before that, let's see what's happening on last Friday. As you can see that last Friday, market go all-time highs once again. And you always be puzzled, when will it really come down? Correct or not? If you are always anticipating the market to come down, being at the bearish, being at the mindset of it will pull back this week, next week, following week, you will get disappointed over and over again because the market seems like has been trending, going higher and higher. There's no seems like any pause in between. Why? Because we don't try to anticipate a corrections or come down. We try to react on it instead. Correct? So if you keep anticipating where we pull back, I think your trade portfolio or your record will not end well this year as well. So don't always try to anticipate there will be a correction after all-time high. Well, we shall wait for it after it break a support, then we may see it may come down by then. So let's take a look. Last Friday, market all-time high. Part of it is because earnings report, partially coming from Netflix. We can see that it climbed 11% after the streaming, on their revenue estimate break. So it's a good jump up for Netflix, 11%. And on top of that, 75% is expected to beat their record earning this quarter. So be cautious if let's say you're shorting any index right now at the moment. Alright, so for the coming week, let's take a look what's happening. Firstly, we must understand there will be earning report coming from Earning Whisper. The most important thing is on Wednesday after market close is Tesla. Alright, Tesla, a lot of people, has been investing into it. I think there's a gap down last week, if I remember correctly. So everyone is looking on Tesla. Yeah, last week when Tesla actually reports, their robot news, their investment, their new products, the robot thing, the robot taxi, everything, it seems like the investor don't buy the story. So coming Wednesday, earnings report will show a clear cut where does Tesla stand at this point of time. Alright, so we will be looking into the chart later, after the update on what's happening for the news. Then we'll look into the chart, what is happening on Tesla and things to watch out at certain price level where you can, a comfort level for you to buy near the support later on. Alright, not only on that, there are also big company like 3Ms, like American Airlines. You can want to take a look if you're on the airline industry, for you to watch out, and also Coca-Cola. There's way a lot. Alright, so be cautious. Earnings report still ongoing, and for the economic calendar wise, we don't have much on the Chinese side. It's mainly on the US side. To be cautious, if let's say you hold any index on the US side, you may want to be cautious, like initial jobless claim. If you're on oil right now, because some people might be into oil, which I hold one of the counter as well. So just be careful. There will be oil inventory report on the Wednesday, 23rd of October as well. Okay. So that is the upcoming. So let's go directly to the chart. Just to cut it short for today, for this week. Firstly, we talk about Nasdaq. All right, we know that break all-time high, but for week on Nasdaq itself, it also closed higher on the prior week. But it have not break the all-time high of 20,700. All right, just a round figure. It have not break yet. All right, like I say, don't always think this is a ceiling. Ceiling is there for you to break. All right, and coming week with Tesla, the first so-called the tech report, the big tech report to announce their earnings report, will kick off the following week's earnings report, tech report like Amazon, Alphabet. All right, so Tesla itself, if let's say is reporting good, I think 20,700 is there to break. All right, is there to break. So don't be too pessimistics or negative that market may drop down. Yes, it may have some pullback or caused by Tesla to retest the 20,000 and then fly up in the following week earnings report. Like I say, 75% is good right from the fact sheet itself. So what can we do from here? Just take a note on 20th October 2024. Watch out, Nasdaq may break all-time high 2700 with Tesla earnings or following week big tech earnings reports. Okay, so otherwise watch for minor or mini pullback to retest 20k support level. Okay, so that is what I'm looking at right now. So for Nasdaq, we'll just write on 20,000. Okay, so that's it. All right, so if let's say you want to zoom in coming week, we may see some retest level 20k, assuming, and then bounce from here because most of the earnings is doing good. All right, so don't expect it come down all the way to 18,800. Not really. We can react if after you break the 20,000 whole figure, then we should act on it. What should we do next? Otherwise, don't be too negative on Nasdaq itself, especially the earnings report is coming up. Okay, don't be too over negative. Just right here. Okay, so don't be too over negative. Okay, so that is my view for Nasdaq, and then we will go directly to dollar. Watch out for dollar. Yes, this is the dollar index. Firstly, on the dollar index, we react, right? Like I say right now, the price seems like resurface and retest the previous resistance level. All right, this level is around 103. Used to be the previous resistance, as you can see. So right now the market has been hovering between 100 to around 105. Right now we are around in between. It will be 102 something. So here is the middle price. Okay, so but the price is being resisted by the 50-day moving average at the moment. On the daily chart, as you can see on the daily chart, this red candle showing a bearish engulfing at the moment on the daily time frame, which RSI is actually at the overbought situation. So for here, we might want to take note that 20 October bearish engulfing candle in daily chart, RSI at overbought, resisted by 50 days moving average. Okay, so this 50 days moving average is weekly and 200 days in daily chart. All right, so that is why for DXY we may see a further pullback instead. Then where will be the pullback? You can actually deploy Fibonacci retracement if you want to. We are looking around 102 level. So after it breaks 61.8% level, which is, let's take a look, 61.8 will be 102.5. Okay, so this is what we are looking at for dollar index. Okay, for dollar index, will it come back to 50% or 61.8%? Then we will decide from there. Okay, next. So when you are talking about dollar, we need to link something that we can trade, right? So I'm looking at USD yen. Okay, USD yen. You can just on anyone. I think I used to write on. Okay. So USD yen, this is the uptrend as we can see. Market is being resisted right now. We test, and then on the daily chart, on the weekly chart, we can see that it's resisted by 50 days moving average. And then for the daily chart, we can see that this candle is somehow similar to the dollar. Correct? So we just put here as a previous resistance. If you realize, previous resistance right now. If this break below the previous resistance, all right, break below the previous resistance, is high chance that it may bounce below. So it's the same thing. 20 October. Alright, so this is what I'm looking. Must break below 149.50 first. Okay, this is resistance, turn support. Alright, so that is my view for USD yen with dollar sign. Alright, with dollar sign. So I'm looking more for the downside. Okay, I'm looking more from the downside. So that's my take for USD yen, and then we will be looking into Hang Seng Index as well. Alright, Hang Seng Index, this is what I mentioned on the 28th September. The HSI skyrocket on the 28th. So it's here. Okay, then after that I didn't do my reporting, didn't do my video, the Hang Seng going higher and higher. So what is the crash here is, I think the Chinese, they say that similar package they're going to provide, but they never announce what is the figure, what is the value, and the market really dislike uncertainty in the market, causing the market to come down. All right, so as for now, the market rebounds back last Friday. That is the reason, because Hang Seng and China A50 is the same thing. They actually touches the 50-day moving average. I mean, the 50-day, the 50% Fibonacci level. All right, it go up, pull back, touch, and then it jump back. So if you manage to draw the correct tools using the correct Fibonacci retracement, by right you should actually long at this point round in the whole figure of 20,000. That's why I say on the 20th September, watch out for 20,000 as the next support. So eventually it did not come down, but it go one round up and then come down to hit 20,000 and bounce back. So 20,000 is very crucial right now, and this 50% right now is very crucial. So for the coming week, or the coming next 2 weeks, if 20,000 is going to retake once again, all right, the bear is going to retake 20,000 once again, and then it will be very ugly for Hang Seng Index, or perhaps China A50. Then it may dip even lower to around 90,400, and then we will continue to monitor that. So if everything is good, the price dip back to around 20,000, don't break below it, hovering around there and bounce back up. That is where we can start to look for the momentum of the upside, try to catch another wave up. Hopefully it coincides with Chinese government step in to announce more similar package, or at least confirm the figure as well. So for the coming week, 20 October 2024, it's well supported at 20,000 round whole figure, 50% Fibo level. If price can be supported around this 20k without breakdown, alright, so buy momentum, and then if it break below 20k for in the coming week or following week, alright, so it should not break down by here. Okay, so if it break down in the coming week, then just be cautious if you're still holding Chinese related shares. So don't get easily cheated by the market, because after this drop or the following few days drop, it's not considered a correction, or that's it for Hang Seng or for China A50. After it ride for so many percentage, pull back 50% is very kind of like common here. Okay, so don't be afraid and be drive out by the institution because they want to buy cheaper shares from you. Don't be afraid, just do your own chart. If it break below, just got stop will do or protect your positions. So A50 is the same thing. So A50 you can draw from here to here. You can see the price actually touches, all right, 61.8% hit, bounce back. All right, this is not 50%, this is 61.8% hit, and it bounced back. So this is around figure of 13,000. Okay, see, may see the price slightly pull back 30,000 before the next upside. So this is posted on 28 September. 28 September is after the market hit here. I say that we may hit, come down to 13,000, and then we go for the next upside. Correct? So the price did not. The price actually react one round 3, come back, still supported by 30,000, then bounce back. Okay, so it's the same thing for China A50, 20th October 2024. Immediate, we say the immediate support at 13K. If break below, not a good sign for pull. Okay, so that is my take for 20 October. Alright, so I don't need to draw anymore. If you want, I can just draw from here to here, hovering around here. So, and then this is my support. Okay, this is my support. So if it break down, then it's not a good sign. Otherwise, it should be hovering around here. Then it go for another leg up. Okay, so that is my view for China A50. Next, we'll be talking about Tesla, which I mentioned just now. So for Tesla, earnings report is coming out on Thursday after market close. So where is Tesla standing right now? Any chances that we can use Tesla? Let's take a look. 1 second. Let me just reload the whole thing. Okay, so we go to Tesla. Okay, so for Tesla wise, I used to, I chart previously before. I say too long, right? So for people who actually get cash on it on the 1st June, that is the profit I'm earning. So since 1st June will be around here. Okay, so I managed to ride all the way, market pull back, go up, pull back. As you can see on the Fibonacci retracement, right, we can see that the price is well resisted at 61.8%. The rise resisted 3 times. Okay, so here is a very good support area, 1, 2, and I'm looking for the next support. And this pull down, the first swing down, right, is actually last Friday, the earnings, this gap caused by the stocks, the robot news. Okay, so for the coming week, if the earnings is good, we may see it recover the gap, it may continue to drive down, or it can go down and then drive up. So what should we do then? What should we do? Because we don't want to gamble, right? We can react if it come either scenario. That means if the market really come down, earnings report on Wednesday, we don't rush in first. We wait for a more stable support around the previous 38.2%, around 175. Then when the RSI come down and tick up, we can actually look to long any signal of the candle price action movement possible. If the price get cover the gap, we also don't too hurry to short it as well. We never know how strong will it hold. If it go up and break the previous resistance many times, all right, then we may want to chase. But of course, the risk reward for this is not that much better than compared of buying when it comes to the support area. Okay, that's why we react on how it perform instead of anticipating. Okay, so for the 20th October 2024 earnings report on Wednesday, if figure not good, no good, wait for Tesla to revisit previous support area, which is 17,175. Okay, before determine too long. If figure is good but price come down again, wait for that 175 to determine long positions. Okay, so just be cautious on Tesla. Don't rush in. Right now we are actually at a 50% Fibonacci level. This is ding dong left and right. So I will wait for it to come down, then we go up from here, or if break above, then we decide from there. Okay, so don't rush, especially earnings is coming up. Alright, so that's all for this week Weekly Market Update. Hopefully you guys enjoy as well. If there's any latest update that I couldn't record a video, I will write up in the Telegram group. So remember to join me there. Alright, remember to share and like this video if you really benefit, and then I will continue to do the supporting on the analysis week by week basis as well. That's all everyone. Thank you very much. Goodbye.